What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video on the PC/tech channel. And I say /tech channel because I'm not moving away from PCs, but because I still do the PCs and still make the videos and stuff, but I'm also moving on to mobile tech like phones and stuff like that and iPads. I've bought 25 parts only iPads for a video, which I'm going to be seeing how many of them I can, get to work and, stuff like that. Basically, just how many of them can become not parts only iPads, if that makes sense. But this video, as you've seen by the title, is the cheapest iPad from CEX, which cost £12. I think it's a iPad mini one, potentially. I'm not too sure, I can't really remember. I bought it only a couple of days ago, so they're quite fast with their postage. But I can't remember what one it was. But I do know it was quite an old one, and that the App Store might not work on it, but potentially might work. I'm not too sure, like I said. And this box is, you'd think, simple to open, but not. There we go. Right. Need to take the address slip out of there. Otherwise I'll just leak my own address, which is kind of stupid. Right, so accessories, which I'm going to assume is potentially a charger. I got a charger with the CEX phone, which you will see. Yeah. There we go. You have a CEX branded charger. I'll put that in the box of all the phones. Because the box of all the phones has all the chargers in it as well. Here we go, here's our iPad. How do you take it? There we go. Right, it's got like cling film. But realistically, I mean, hopefully this is the one where the App Store works, because if not, I mean, it's going to be great fun testing it, right? I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Should see if it powers on. Straight out of the box. Go. Just give it a chance to turn on. Just gonna do, whilst it's booting up, I'm just gonna do a brief visual check and see. Okay, there's like something stuck on there. Bearing in mind this was graded C usable, which I think is the lowest grade they do. And so far, I mean, okay, there's like a chip there. I suppose that's probably what's knocked it down, right? You can see dirt where it's had like a case on it. But I'm not really seeing anything generally too bad. So, it's not too bad. But yeah, it's taking a while to boot up, but I suppose it's rather old. I might see if I have a charger. I can plug in this charger. Oh, there we go, it's on 60%. So yeah, I'm just going to go through the setup. A lot of this will need to be blurred, probably, because I'm not going to leak myself. But yeah, hopefully you guys do like this kind of content. I know it's not as interesting as the PC stuff, but, I mean, to some of you it might be. I will be doing some of the stuff where I actually fix the devices and that. But yeah, if you do like this video though, let me know by leaving a like and subscribing. And that does help the channel out quite a bit. This isn't really for subscribers or to like get money or views or anything. I'm just posting this because this is the content I like to make. I'm going to record all of this, so I'm just going to blur it out. There we go. Realistically, we don't even need a passcode, but I don't actually know how many devices are on my Apple ID, but there's quite a few. It's probably going to give me a code, although I might have to check on the iPads, or one of the iPads that works from that video. So just to give you a little hint, so it is cracked, but it does work, as you can see. But I set it up yesterday with my ID and everything, so I should be able to get the code on that, because I could look at it on this phone, but I'd have to stop the video. That's just a pain in the bum. Although in that time that I'm turning this on, it could have just done it, but oh well. I'm actually going to text it to myself because it should come up. Okay. I had to stop it in the end, and that iPad, it finally came through onto the other iPad, but literally it took ages, so I did it on my phone. Because it's not got a SIM or anything, it's just I can access my messages on there, which is actually quite useful. But the battery life on that iPad is shocking. This one's only dropped 1% so far, so actually I'm rather surprised with how this one's performing. But yeah, there is some really nice iPads in that 25 lot. 25 for £65, only £2.60 I think. Oh, £2.60 per iPad, which is really not a bad price. Yeah, I'm just going to let it do its setup, and yeah, then we'll see. Alright, so there we go. Yes, this is the iPhone 4 sort of wallpaper looking thing. So it's probably that gen of iOS, which means a lot of things won't work on this. We can check. It is, let's have a look, about, yeah, so this is a 12 point, so this would be 16 gig iPad. And it is running iOS 9.3.5. I don't know if you guys can still see the camera, but my phone's bugging out because I've just added an iPad. But here we go. Let's move it back over. Right, let's see what works on here and what doesn't. See if we can actually download anything from App Store, because a lot of the time it won't even load up the App Store, but who knows. Right, let's just find an app. What should we do? Snapchat. Let's try that. And then we'll download some games if we can, and then test some games, obviously, because who doesn't want to test games, right? Unable to purchase, not compatible with the iPad. Unable to purchase, not compatible. Not compatible. Not compatible. Not compatible. Okay, so everything's not compatible on this, but I might be able to download anything I already have, right? So what should we try? Well, to be fair, I already technically own Snap, so. What should we try and download? Let's just try downloading Spotify from here. And let's see if it works. Okay. Okay, so it's actually letting us so far download the latest compatible versions of these things. Oh, or not. Don't know, we'll see. That was Netflix though. Okay, so Spotify's downloading, that's good. Netflix won't, but that's okay. Try FR Legends. Pretty decent drifting game, so we'll just download what we can and then see what works. I mean, realistically, what are you expecting for like the such like low amount of money that we paid for this, you know? Car X Street, I'm not even going to bother. There's games on here, obviously, that I know, like, you know, they struggle to run on things like an iPhone 8. They're going to struggle to run on this, right? So we don't need to try anything stupid. We'll just try these and see what works. It's not a very thorough test, but I just want to see if it's usable, because I know that Safari will work and I can watch YouTube videos and stuff like that from Safari, but I don't know what else will work, so that's what I want to find out. I'm actually going to look at something on my PC whilst this is doing its thing. So right, so I'm going to start the recording when this has downloaded these things. Okay, so here we go. We have FR Legends and Spotify installed. I'm going to go for FR Legends first. It's probably going to want to, well, it's going to go in horizontal mode. Well, from what I can assume anyway. Hopefully this actually runs. I don't know how well. We have to go for like very low, probably. I mean, this iPad's from probably like 2010 or something. So what we're going to do is, most things don't work on this. It's not great. But the purpose of this video is to see how cheap we can get something. And we went for something cheap. It's working, obviously, like the device works, but it's not supported on pretty much anything. And we won't be able to download YouTube either, so we have to watch it on the web. But with that being said, we should be able, I say should, be able to look up the channel and watch, you know, watch my own video, hopefully, which we'll see. I'm not going to test the camera or anything, because, I mean, it's going to be shocking, but, and hopefully none of you are genuinely actually going to try and buy one of these, because, I mean, look at it, it's a cheap iPad. It can't be used for pretty much anything, except from watching YouTube, stuff like that. So I would not recommend you buy one of these, but it is for a video, pretty much. That's pretty much the only reason I bought it, because I've got the newer one that I'm going to use, and, you know. Okay. I'm not making videos, stupid prick. Alright. Okay, so we're going to search up the channel. Go, there's the channel, 81 subscribers at the moment. Let's click on videos. I think the laptop one's the latest one. This is the closest one to what we're doing right now. So let's put it in. Hopefully it's going to flip by itself. There we go. Let's just see how. Oh, there we go.
Welcome back to another video on my channel.
today I spent however much, I can't even remember, on for parts only iPhones, and let's see what we got in this video and if it was even worth it. So let's get on to opening the packages. Yeah, it's not great, but it does work. If you do want to go watch that video, go watch it. This has not been the greatest video, I know. The next one will be a lot better, hopefully. It's going to be more interesting, there's more stuff going on. I don't know what one I'm going to go for yet. I've got like probably, arguably about 20 different videos, that, if not more, that I'm due to film. I'm going to try and knock out as many of those this weekend. Although I won't have much time, so it's probably only going to be, I'm probably only going to be able to record about 5, maybe. Record and edit 5, record 10, edit 5 maybe. And then that should give me enough to post throughout the week, and record an extra couple during the week, hopefully. And then get those out. Yeah, if you guys did enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.